is every single one of them. So he said, you lot are actually living it now. You lot are more Christian than us. This is what his words were. I saw that as okay, you could probably take that as a conversion attempt. But like, I just took it as it was a biyar that he was sharing. He was sharing it in love. So look, इस साढ़े वास्ते गुरुआं ने वो प्रार्थना परंपरा शुरू की थी. Case ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ for males and females are important. Don't remove any from the head of the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. कोई removal नहीं करनी. इस साल सूद विचरना है. And in this day and age, how difficult is that? Especially for males, there's probably a little bit of a societal thing, but for females, how difficult is that? Like. But those singly and those people who do that in this day and age, and that's who you be accountable to ultimately, if you want the full protection of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Maramata Sahib Goti, then we have to follow that rule. We just have to follow it. There's no way out. And how do you follow it if you're struggling? I remember Singh used to do last to Mata Sahib Goti, who is the mother of the Khalsa. And from that day onwards, her desire to cut case disappeared, or remove case disappeared. So these are the things that we can take that help us build us. And if we're male and we're struggling, I remember my brother, like he was struggling to keep his case, and he used to do Jagdi Sahib, and he said it to me once. He said, I really want to keep my dara, but I'm kind of struggling. And I don't know what happened at the time. I just thought, look, if you want to keep the dara, you turn to the Father's words, don't you? The Father's words are job side. I said, just do job side, start job side. But as he get that way, within a few weeks of just doing job side with an nickname, he got the courage to keep his case. So the Bani is the power. If we're struggling with anything, we start with Bani, don't we? Start listening to it, start reciting it. The more sangat we do, the more recital we do, we get stronger within ourselves to keep, and then that sikhi grows internally. So the second part, Mahapap, is Hajamat. Hajamat का मतलब कटने, केस कटाने, ते आपा वो काम या plucking, या dying, or doing anything without. So एक पाप तो डरना है. हमारा कहना है कि इस पाप तो डरना है. Don't do that action. Uka hajamat halal. Halal generally means mass, eating meat. So mass नहीं खाना है अगर उसे खाने. इधर बिच मच्छी भी आ जाती है, इधर बिच अंडा भी आ जाता है. Anything, our diet effectively is lacto-vegetarian. Which is we can still have dud, we can still have those good items that are good for us, sotomoni foods, but we stay away from those foods that are going to cause harm to other people when they're taking. Even if we haven't done that part, we're going to get a percentage of it. Even when we haven't cut someone's neck to eat it, we'll buy some in some way, shape or form. In this country, if you steal a stolen good, you might have not stolen it initially, but just for handling it, you committed offence. Handling stolen goods is an offence, isn't it? So similarly, you might not cut someone's gala to eat it, but वो handle करना भी एक पाप माना गया है. So किसी प्रकार का मांस नहीं खाना in any way should एक बड़ा पाप माना गया है. And then उका हजाम हलालो ये haram. What is haram for us? Haram for us is adultery. So when we are in a relationship, when we're married with someone, and we turn to someone else physically, even if you're loyal to your partner and you won't do anything physically, even mentally, even with your eyes looking at anyone in any way, shape or form. So, by God, he said, so if somebody is a female is older than you, you see her as her mother, as your mother. If somebody is the same age as you, as your sister, and if somebody is younger than you, as your daughter. If somebody, and it's the male thing as well, the female is just as well. If a male is older than you, see them as your father. If they're the same age, then as your brother and your son. So ehoja character hona chahiye. Their character should be so high that a person walking down the street, they look upon you, they think there's God walking. That's an example of what God should look like or be like. That's the high character. So even, I'm going to add another thing to this, even relationships before marriage are considered to be good in Gursikhi. Then we're missing the point. Guru Sahib ain't going to be happy. Even if you've got the root of Gursikhi when we're doing those actions, that's not Gursikhi. So we need to be loyal to our Guru in all ways. So ये चार महापाप माने गए हैं इन Gursikhi. And Guru Tegh Bahadur Maharaj saying, Nar Aket Paap Te Dar Re. In a charo cheejan to darna hai. Don't die of anything else. Don't be scared of anything else. But be scared of these four things. And if you're struggling with these things, then what does Maharaj says? Deen Dayal. Maharaj is the merciful to the meek. Deen Dayal. Sagal Peh Panjan. Maharaj the sare paapan de jehde darya aur dur kar dunde. This pair here, this fear that Maharaj is talking about, that they destroy all fears, is not the fear of the path, it's the fear of what society is going to think if I walk on that path. It's that dar. It's the dar of the worldly words and what their perception is going to be of you if you start walking the path of Gursikhi. So Maharaj is saying, oh pair when you start coming into the sanctuary. Sarna tahe tum parre. Isi karke tahe, isi karke, ethe pair in the Maharaj's Hazuri. Come to Sangat every day. When you come to Sangat every day of Guru Sahib, then naturally your ability to walk away from these paths are going to disappear. And if Guru is really merciful, that's going to bless you just like that. They'll throw an arrow at you, and that arrow will be Astabat Kesar Kanya. And you won't have anything to ask for. Just your presence here gets the gift from Maharaj. Then Vishram karke Maharaj Bakshish karne say, stand, think, pause there and reflect on what Maharaj is saying to us. This week, going forward, we should make every single day an effort to come to Guru Maharaj's Hazuri, because you don't know which arrow they're going to give you that's going to reward you with Gursikhi. So all the religious texts of other faiths saying one thing, they praise Vaheguru. If they praise Vaheguru, then take the name of Vaheguru yourself and put it into your heart. Start remembering Vaheguru. Bhajan batao apna, Simran batao apna. Just like Guru Das Ji Maharaj did. They did seva, but at the same time as doing seva, they also did Japji Sahib. Copious amounts of Japji Sahib over and over again. And don't stop, keep going. In this world, Guru Tegh Bahadur Maharaj says, the name of God is the most highest, is the most cleanest, is the most purifying. Simmer, at all times, remember Vaheguru. With your mouth, with your body, remember Vaheguru. So serve Vaheguru and also remember Vaheguru at all times. Kasmal means paap, sab harre, sare bach jange, sare dur ho jange. All your paap will leave you. They'll run away from you. All the things that that Maharaj is telling us to be scared of, those paap, four things you mentioned, all those things will disappear. The confidence, you'll be filled with confidence to keep the things that Maharaj tells us to keep. Maharaj gives a warning, they say you don't get this human birth again and again. Do some yatan, put some motivation in, Maharaj says. Kuch na kuch ta karo, kuch upav ta karo. Go look at some sort of method of obtaining kirpa, or getting the blessings of Guru Sahib. And you can do that by attending Guru Sahib's Hazuri that Maharaj said, or remembering the God for Vaheguru in all ways. Maharaj said, which ta pao karo to be liberated from these paths that you do. So Maharaj says, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the ninth Guru Nanak say, Kahat gaye karna main. So they say, bol ke main keh rahe hain, ga ke main keh rahe hain. You also say it, you also sing it. Karna main, benti karo Guru Sahib nu. Maharaj aap ji, or everything, you're everything. In this way you'll be saved from this burning ocean of this world, and you will cross over easily. Par utar re. Ek banne hai paap. So if you imagine a stream and you're standing on that one kind of one aspect, one bank of that river, and the river is the world that you're going to cross across, you're going to move across, and on the other side is spirituality, is Anand, is bliss, is the Guru's kirpa, the Guru's blessing, the Gur Prasad. Maharaj says to cross over that river, you need the name of a Vaheguru, you need seva, you need Nishkam seva, you need selfless seva. And those two aspects, Maharaj said, will carry us across. But the warning that Maharaj has given us today, and the central teaching of this whole Hukamnama today, is remember the four paths, Ukka, Hajamat, Halal, Haram. If you struggle with any of those paths, then come into the sanctuary of Maharaj and spend time in the sanctuary of Maharaj Remember him with every breath. Do seva, and all your path will be taken away. That is the central teaching that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji blessed. At that time, the 9 Shabd, the first 9 Shabd that Maharaj blessed, the Sangat at that time, they have done Samapti of this. In the next week, we'll be talking about the different other rags where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj have read the Bani. In Gauri Rag, these first 9 Shabds of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj have been shared with their Kirpa, with their blessings. I ask for one blessing from you, that whatever Maharaj has instructed us today, and has made me say from my mouth to the Sangha, that I also do that in my life. I ask for that blessing, and ask for that blessing to be liberated myself. We'll read the last 2 Panktiyan and we'll finish off. आज धन अमरदास जी महाराज दा गुरतागरी दिवस सी सारी संगत फिर दी विदाई होवे आखिरी पंक्ति पढ़ के समाप्ति है जी मानस दे मोहन न पावे कछु भाव मुक्त का कर ले नानक कहत गाय करुणा में भाव सागर के पार उतर